one of them who was very close, joked that, oh, if you join AIA, don't give me a call because I don't want to purchase any insurance. Hi, my name is Megan, and I've been with SPA's FinX for the last 17 years. I am currently an MDRT member and working towards a life membership. Me being so new as a 21-year-old fresh out of school then was definitely not having leads or warm leads that were financially stable. Friends that were around me were still studying. Of course, then again, when we meet outside people, people who are new to us, we are so young, they call us Huang Mao Ya Tou, so new in the business. How long will you stay? That is always the first question they ask. Are you sure you're going to stay in the business? How long will you stay in the business? And in all earnest, response is that I cannot answer your question of how long I will stay in the business, but as long as I am able to, I would like to continue doing what I do because I enjoy doing it very much. Not to the extent, because when I reach out, most of the time I'm not on a hard approach to say, hey, meet me lah, I want to sell you something. When it's more of really asking on the basis that, would you give me a chance to maybe do a review with you? Again, definitely no obligations. Whether you find it useful by the end of the session, and if you like to do a second session, then we could do it again. When I was new, I guess, like I said, it's hard to reach out to people, but I guess it helps a lot when you are humble enough to tell them that, I'm really new. I appreciate if you could give me the chance. Doesn't matter whether you buy from me or not. It's a practice step for me. So no obligations at all. Just give me a chance to learn and put to practice what I've learned. Anything along the way that you feel uncomfortable with or you feel that I can improve on, then that would be very valuable feedback for me so that I can improve on the work I do as well. So asking for opportunities is always something that is hard, but door openers definitely. I believe in the three ABCs of anything we do. It's always a building block, starting step to even building sentences or words. So A being ability to always have a consistent mindset of what you want to do. B for being brave to ask, and C, consistently engage with the people around you. And by that I mean to always be, reachable. So when people need to reach out to you, simply put that when I'm on a consumer base, I need to find a service outside, I will always Google for it. And whoever that comes back to me with a response first or gives me a most memorable response, that usually would capture my attention and continue this business with them. So similarly, I believe in the same thing, that if a client reaches out, if I can't pick up the call at that point in time, I'll still drop them a text to say that I'm in a meeting now. Let me give you a call once I'm done with the meeting. And that, I think, would be something that is important to help us continue on in this business. You really must be passionate about what you do, and when you're passionate about it, it's more like doing something that you enjoy every day. It's not work anymore. So it's really about wanting to help the people around you get financial knowledge and the proper financial planning along the way. It doesn't really matter whether you have the skill sets at the very beginning, because training is provided, and more importantly, that you have that mindset on your own that you want to continue learning, and that's how you propel yourself to the next step. I believe that having proper training and having a close-knit agency that would be willing to help me in terms of culture if I asked, then that would be important to me, especially when I was new. So having a caring and sharing community really was something that I was looking for. A lot of new people, of course, now these days also look for more uh, culture than work, so that being number one, that would be something that you probably would find interesting working with us, that we have very helpful seniors who are willing to share. If you have case studies that you need to do, then this is where we come in, we huddle, we break down the clients portfolio and look how we can improve on it and how we can solve the problems that the clients brought up to us. So it's something that probably would be very helpful for new people.